Hello and welcome to Now You Novi. The first group to do this at the beginning of a podcast. I am here with Tracie and John from Novi Parks, Recreation and Cultural Services Department. Very official sounding, otherwise known as Parks and Rec. And we're going to talk about the epic summer here in Novi.
Always an epic summer. We even shorten it more, Novi Parks. Oh. So even drop the rec to be super concise and even more shortened.
Novi Parks.
Novi Parks. And we're in full swing, right? It's summer. It's warm. The sun's out. People are in our parks.
Yes.
It's warm-ish today.
It's
maybe.
Michigan warm.
Might be some rain. You know, a little bit of everything in one day, but that's what happens. And we're fully activated. We have people in our parks at all times. While the sun is up, people are out. And some of the things that are highlights in the summer, beach, obviously, on Wild Lake, adjacent to Lakeshore Park, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily.
So Lakeshore Beach, one of the highlights or the gems in the Novi Park system.
Yes.
Can we call it a gem?
We call Lakeshore Park a gem.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It feels up north. It's in the north end.
Oh, that's what they say, right? The
right?
up north feel
the
right
up
here
north
in Novi.
feel of the north end. So it's there, and people are enjoying the beach there. Like I said, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily, weather pending, obviously. Second place to get a little bit of action in the water is the splash pad, Jessica's Splash Pad at Bosco, and that's open 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily.
What is the usage like there? Do you get nice crowds during the summer?
We do. We've been very pleased with the number of folks that we get, and it comes and goes. So there's always an opportunity to find a place to sit. People don't linger for the whole day. A lot of the time they'll be there for a couple hours and head home. So there's always space to bring your family, to enjoy the splash pad, to watch the kids, to sit and enjoy and read a book while your kids are running around the splash pad. So
do you get many not summer camps, but daycares?
So we discourage that. We definitely
right?
discourage that because we want our residents to have that access to the park. There is a limit of folks that can be at the splash pad. There is a capacity. And we have been really good about not hitting it. We've been close, but with the come and go, the natural come and go of the park, we found that it works efficiently. And like I said, we discourage some of those big groups coming through.
Well, I love the splash pad. Not that I've ever used the splash pad.
It's pretty to look at.
But I've been there, and it's a fun place. Kids seem to enjoy it. I even thought, I'll be honest, the bucket was too small. When I saw the original designs, I'm like, there's no way that's just like a little trickle. But when that thing flips over, there's a ton of water that comes out.
It surprises a lot of people. It's great. It's fun to watch, and the kids are like, what is happening? Yeah, super fun element of that park.
So what else you got? You got sizzling summer art series?
We do. I'm going to head back to the parks, though.
Just talk about
the parks as a whole, and then we can talk about some of the programming in the parks.
Got it, yeah.
So the other thing that we offer in the summer is our shelter rentals. So very popular, graduations, birthday parties, family gatherings, receptions, whatever that might be. And we have 3 shelters at Lakeshore Park, which are all full all summer. But there's other...
Not awful, all
full. They're great, and they're all full. Yes. But we have other ones at Wildlife Woods, Rotary, and ITC that have some availability this summer. So if you're planning a gathering, family decided they want to get together, do that family reunion they've been putting off for a number of years, call the office. It's online, too. So cityofnovi.org/rentals. And you can find the availability there. And then trails, another great amenity that we have a number of here in Novi. ITC Trail being the largest, runs from ITC Park all the way to the Providence, or to the Henry Ford Providence Hospital campus. the great hospital that we have here in Novi to their campus. And then Rotary Park along the Rouge River. Lakeshore Park has both walking trails and mountain biking trails, 11 miles of mountain biking trail there. Northwest Park has a half-mile trail there through wooded area and a prairie area. And then Village Wood Lake, another great spot to do a short walk and take in the views.
I think Village Wood Lake is a little secret gem.
It is a little secret gem.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet back there. I've been back there.
Yeah, it's a great place.
It's actually really nice.
A great place to take a lunch, to, bring a yoga mat even, and do some of that while you're there. So it's a nice, great views and serenity there, I think. Yeah.
Very serene. That's a
Very
good word.
serene. Yes. Yeah.
Now, you were talking about rentals. I believe all of those locations. So Rotary has restrooms.
Yes.
ITC has restrooms.
Yes.
Lakeshore obviously has restrooms.
Yes.
Wildlife Woods has restrooms.
Yes.
So yeah, if you have a gathering there,
and you need to use the restroom, you're
you
all
need
set.
to use the restroom, you're all set.
Very important.
Very important. It's always a consideration when you're renting. Is there a bathroom?
Absolutely.
To be honest.
Of course. It's part of nature.
There's a trail at Rotary as well. Right?
There is a trail along the Rouge River.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, that one's pretty nature based. It's in the woods and so on and along the riverbank. So another short trail that, to get away.
Yeah.
We see a lot of cars parked there for lunchtime too. So I think a lot of people go and just kind of walk on their lunch hour.
And there's the tennis courts there, right?
Tennis courts, playground.
They haven't been converted to pickleball courts yet.
They have not been converted to pickleball. We have those in other locations. Right. Yes, tennis and playground and the shelter.
All right, cool. So what about Sizzling Summer Art Series?
Sizzling Summer Art Series taking place in First Park, adjacent to the Civic Center on the Civic Center campus. Wednesdays, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Well, closer to the library, though.
It is closer to the library. You have between us, just past the library, on the campus.
It is on the campus.
It's on the campus. It's the west end of the Civic Center campus. Wednesdays, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Partnered with the DIA to have and our Villa Bar resident artists. So a really hands-on series this summer where kids are going to be able to, kids, parents, grandparents, etc., take part in activity. So it's hands-on art projects with all different kinds of medium that are going to take place this summer. So there is pre-registration. The events are free, but we pre-register, and then you're asked to sign up for a time slot so that we're not overwhelmed all at one time during those hours. And we've had great numbers. Looking at about 200 plus pre-registered for our first event that happened last week.
So it's a chance to get the kids to put down the tablets and actually do something with their hands.
Absolutely.
And their minds.
Absolutely. Yeah. And Christian Financial, Credit Union, and Shake Shack were also financial partners in that too, to help us bring buy the supplies and have the artists there and support that as well. So there's still space available. So people can still register.
How do they register?
cityofnovi.org. And then there's a tab at the bottom that says engage. You can click on that, and then there's a registration tab.
It's a Parks and Rec.
I
think we changed it to Parks
and Rec.
Sorry,
okay.
You didn't know this. I changed it.
I didn't. Thank you for the heads up. You can find it on cityofnovi.org.
Yeah, there's a quick link at the bottom for Parks registration.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's happening.
Or cityofnovi.org/parks will get you there as well.
That is true.
Yeah.
You're the expert, more so on the website.
I spend a lot of time there.
You do spend a lot of time there. We appreciate it, for sure.
All right, we got to bring John into the
Absolutely, because he does a chunk of summer programming too.
So first of all, though, congratulations on your recent, let me make sure I get it right. Certified Parks Recreation Professional?
Correct. Yes.
CPRP?
That is correct.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So what does that mean?
It means it's the national
Besides,
standard.
you're going to put those next to your name on LinkedIn. What does it mean?
Right, yeah. So CPRP, it's the national standard for all Parks and Rec professionals who just want to be at the forefront of the profession. It's on 5 major chapters of Parks and Recreation, and it just shows that you have knowledge and expertise in those areas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what areas do you have knowledge and expertise in?
Communication, finance, human resources, operations, and programming.
And bringing smiles.
Oh, bringing smiles and fun.
That's the most important. That's a hidden
to
one.
the office. Bringing smiles to the office.
Oh, to the office.
Key.
So you just help with the culture of the Novi Parks Department.
Absolutely.
Try my best.
That's amazing. So what other things do you work on for the residents?
Yeah, our big thing that we have going on in full swing is obviously our summer camps, Camp Power Play, Camp Lakeshore, which are completely full and are just a lot of fun. I do want to shout out our camp staff. They are the ones that really deserve the true credit for our camps. They show up every day, energetic, full of smiles, like Tracie said. And they're the ones hands-on leading the activities, so they deserve all the credit. That's a big chunk of what I do, but to move into some other programming, we have what we call a Get Outside Novi. For the month of July, it is Parks and Recreation Month. So we challenge all of our residents to get outside, visit our wonderful parks that Tracie was mentioning. we're incorporating the National Recreation and Parks Association's theme of the power of ... And they break that down into 5 pillars.
Okay.
Those pillars are connection, play, community, nature, and belonging. So what we're doing this year is we're revamping it, and we have Get Outside Novi yard signs that are going to be out at 5 different Novi parks. And we're challenging residents to find the yard signs. There will be a QR code. You can scan it and submit a short form, and you will be entered in to win some prizes. Some of the prizes include a root viewer kit, which is a transparent box, and it comes with soil and seeds that you can plant. And being transparent, you can view it and see the roots as they grow. We also have a youth fishing pole, butterfly garden, flower starter kit, and then a couple hammocks as well. So we have some prizes for people of all ages. It is inclusive, open to anybody. So if you find all 5 yard signs, you can submit an entry to win up to 5, a chance to win up to 5 prizes. Or if you really want one and you want an additional entry into the drawing, if you snap a photo of you at any of our parks and email it to noviparks@cityofnovi.org, you can get a bonus entry into the drawing as well.
Cool. So is that open for employees?
Yeah, it's open to anyone. Open to anyone.
Because I need to start a native plant garden at my house. So
I thought you would go for the hammock.
Well, I can't say that publicly.
You can neither confirm nor deny.
Right, exactly.
But we will be posting clues if you follow us on Novi Parks and Recreation Cultural Services Facebook page. Every Monday throughout the month, we will post clues out there for where the signs might be. If you want clues emailed to you directly, then we ask that you register for the program on cityofnovi.org/registration, and we will email you the clues there.
Okay. So what I'll do is we'll reshare that every Monday on the city's Facebook page as well to hopefully boost some engagement there.
Perfect.
So if you're on the Parks, Recreation, I can never say the whole thing, Facebook page, you'll see it there, and you'll also see it on the city's Facebook page.
Perfect.
Cool. All right,
Appreciate
cool.
that.
What else you got, John?
Yeah. We have a couple Nature Nurture Novi Junior programs. Sorry, that's a mouthful. That we have coming up as well. We partner with MSU 4-H Oakland County, and they lead some programs for us. So on Friday, July 31st at Lakeshore Park from 10 a.m. to noon, we have our Intro to Orienteering program, which is something new that we're offering. So participants ages 10 to 14 can learn how to navigate using maps, compasses, and we'll complete hands-on activities to help build confidence, problem solve, and just teach them needs to know about navigating the outdoors. And then on Friday, August 14th, from 10 a.m. to noon for ages 8 to 12, we have our camping preparedness program, which is something we did last year that was very popular. And participants will learn how to pitch a tent, set up a heating source, and just get creative in different team bonding activities and teach them the needs to know for camping.
Do you teach people how to glamp?
How to glamp?
Yeah, because I camp, but I glamp. So I don't know anything about a tent. But if you have a cabin with Wi-Fi and cable TV, I'm there.
You can come and find out.
That's a different program. That's a different program. That's not Nature Nurture Novi. That's a different program.
But I do want to mention for those programs, just like Sizzling Summer, those programs are completely free. But we do ask that people register just so we have an accurate account of supplies and can plan accordingly for everyone that shows up. So.
Awesome. So we want people to follow the Facebook page. We want people to read the Engage magazine, which you have there.
I do.
There's a new issue coming out soon, right?
Yes, fall,
right?
Yep, next edition.
Yeah, there's a digital version on the website. Also, subscribe to eEngage newsletters. We have well over 20,000 subscribers. I think it's close to 30,000.
Good.
We have pretty good engagement there. That's where all of the more current openings will appear if there's something happening this week. As a matter of fact, in this week's eEngage, I saw one of my favorite things. You got to know what this is, right? The Detroit Tigers.
Yes.
Right? Detroit Tigers versus Tampa Bay Rays coming up.
Sure.
Is that
Yes.
ages 18 and up? So go on the website, check that out. It's actually a pretty good price. So you'll get all the details there. It's on the website already. Registration is available for that. Again, I'm a Tigers fan, so that's the most important thing on this sheet this week.
Hopefully everybody agrees. I don't know.
They're playing a little bit better, so hopefully we get a good result that day.
It's against the Rays, so it should be it should be a good series.
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you guys want to add for Epic Summer in Novi?
I do. We still have programs going on. We still have some openings. We have theater camps, sports camps, adult softball leagues, pickleball league has a few openings, believe it or not. Kids are still participating in our tennis team. Sand volleyball is going on. 55 plus golf is already going on. So like I said earlier, we're in full swing. Everybody on our staff right now, this is the busy time, right? So, and we're making sure that we have something for everybody. And June 20th is the start of summer. But like you said, we're already planning our fall book.
Yeah.
So we're already moving to, I saw a piece of pumpkin art in the office today. Man. I know, believe it or not. It's depressing, but it also it's necessary. So we don't want to talk.
The sun just came out.
I know. And that's what we always talk about in parks, right? So we're always planning so far ahead. So we're literally working on a pumpkin craft for a new event that John and Madison in our offices are going to lead. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you want to touch on that a little bit. Yeah,
I can give a little sneak peek, touch on fall. It's a fall themed, we're calling it the Great Fall Bash, and it is a fall themed family dance. We do our daddy-daughter dances, our mother-son game nights, but we don't do something like that for families as a whole. Mm-hmm. And this is something that Madison and I talked about, and the more we talked about it, the idea just kept coming. So we're really excited for it. We're going to have a costume contest, pumpkin painting, where families can pick up a small pie pumpkin, take it home, decorate, bring it back. We'll have a little pumpkin contest. The art that Tracie was referring to is a little sneak peek of what the craft will be. We will have a craft station there, and just hope to have cider, donuts, a lot of fall. Man, as fall festive as we can.
Cider and donuts we're talking about already.
Yeah.
I know. Sadly, we're talking about it already. Let's circle back around to summer.
Yeah. So, and it's important to know, you touched on it a little bit, but there is something for everyone, for all ages. It's not just for kids. It's for all ages.
Absolutely.
Seniors and everybody in between.
Yeah. Extensive programming for everybody.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you guys for coming. We really appreciate you. Thanks for joining me on the podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Words? Oh, thank you to Madison, your partner in crime there. I know she's out celebrating her birth of her baby girl.
She is.
So shout out to Madison. We all love you. Thank you for being a part of our team.
Yeah, we have a great team.
You do have a great team.
We really do.
I told Jeff that. I was down there and I'm like, your guys provide great customer service. He thought I was joking. I'm like, no, really.
I kind of looked like, what? Yes, of course we do. Yeah, we have a fun team that works hard.
He thought I was being sarcastic.
Well, that's surprise.
Right, yeah, I do have that.
Jeff, sarcastic?
Damon sarcastic?
Yeah.
Both of them together?
Yeah, you should see us talk together one-on-one. That's fun. Well, thank you very much for coming, for joining the podcast. We really appreciate you guys. Go on the website, cityofnovi.org/parks. Look for the Engage magazine. All of the programming is there. Look for the new edition in the fall. It goes to every home, right?
Every home and business. Yeah. It should be mid-August.
If you don't get one, they are available in the Civic Center. You can always call the office. I don't know the number. What's the number to Parks?
248-347-0400.
What she said. And you can get a hold of the fabulous team at the front desk. They can help you out with anything parks related.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you all for coming. Again, I've said that multiple times. And thank you all for watching/listening. Please subscribe, like on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. You can listen on your way to work or to the grocery store or on your way to one of these fantastic programs. All right, and that's it for this edition of
Now You Novi.